Good afternoon, dear friends, or perhaps I should say, kindred spirits. It's Martha, and at 78 years young, I find myself sitting here in my quiet home in Lexington, Kentucky, with a heart full of stories. Not just any stories, mind you, but the kind that are etched deep into the very fabric of one's being. Stories that bleed sorrow and resilience in equal measure. My hands, now gnarled with age and the countless tasks they've undertaken, often tremble slightly as I recall the vivid tapestry of my past. Each tremor seems to echo a forgotten ache, a whispered memory of joy or profound despair. This journey of mine, from its tender beginnings, was destined to be a symphony of light and shadow, a testament to the unpredictable dance of life. I came into this world in 1947, a time when the world was slowly healing from a great war, but personal battles still raged, often unseen. My birthplace was Oakwood, a small town nestled in the heart of America, a place that now thrives as a picturesque tourist destination, dotted with cascading waterfalls and grand old houses. But when I was a child, it was simply home, a quiet whisper of a place where cobblestone streets held secrets whispered faster than any wildfire, and every face was a familiar one. It was an era, too, when a girl's dreams often felt confined, folded away neatly like cherished linens, waiting for a liberation that often never arrived. My father, Mr. Anthony, was a stonemason, a man whose hands shaped not just half the physical structures of Oakwood, but also, in many ways, the very landscape of my early life. He was a man of immense strength and unyielding dedication to his craft, respected by all for his tireless work ethic. Yet, beneath that stoic exterior, a temper simmered, a volatile storm that could erupt without warning, leaving a lingering chill in its wake. My mother, Mrs. Elizabeth, was a stark contrast, a seamstress of unparalleled skill and delicate grace. With her nimble fingers, she could conjure anything from the most intricate wedding dresses to the most durable work clothes, each stitch a testament to her meticulous care and quiet artistry. She wove not just fabric, but comfort and beauty into our lives, a gentle balm against the harsher edges of existence. It was during those seemingly simpler times that love, in its purest, most intoxicating form, found me. He was everything I had ever dreamed of, and with him, the world bloomed in 1,000 vibrant colors. We planned a future together, a future bursting with laughter, shared dreams, and the quiet contentment of building a life side by side. Then came the most exquisite miracle, the fluttering confirmation of new life within me, a tiny heartbeat that echoed the blossoming love in my own. The world, once painted in broad strokes of hope, suddenly pulsed with the intricate detail of an unimaginable future. I envisioned lullabies sung, tiny hands clutching mine, and the profound joy of motherhood unfolding before me. But destiny, it seems, had a cruel twist in store, a sharp, disorienting turn that would forever alter the course of my existence. Just as the promise of new life swelled within me, the very foundation of my world crumbled. My father, the strong, formidable Mr. Anthony, tragically ended his own life. The shock was a physical blow, a sudden, brutal silencing of all joy, all hope. The vibrant colors of my future drained into an agonizing grayscale. The love that had lifted me to the heavens now felt like the genesis of a never-ending fall. To be pregnant with the child of my beloved husband, yet to face such an unimaginable loss so abruptly, was a burden that threatened to suffocate me entirely. The pain of that moment, the gaping, raw wound left by an absence that time, even now, struggles to fully close, became a constant, unwelcome companion. It was not merely grief. It was a profound, bone-deep ache for a future stolen, an innocence irrevocably shattered, and a loneliness that settled so deeply within me. It felt like an intrinsic part of my very being. The plans I had meticulously laid, stitch by stitch, for a life brimming with possibilities, lay unraveled and discarded. My youthful dreams, once so vivid and palpable, seemed to fade into a distant, mocking haze. I was adrift in a sea of despair, clutching at fragments of what once was, desperately trying to keep my head above the waves. My life, from that day forward, became a complex tapestry woven with threads of profound sorrow and, to my own surprise, an equally profound resilience. There were countless nights when the sheer weight of it all felt unbearable, a crushing burden that threatened to extinguish every flicker of light within me. The tears flowed freely, a silent torrent washing over the desolate landscape of my soul. I questioned everything: the fairness of life, the meaning of suffering, the very purpose of my own existence. There were moments when I wished to simply cease, to escape the relentless grip of a pain that felt too immense to carry. Yet, even amidst those suffocating shadows, small, almost imperceptible victories began to emerge. They were not grand triumphs, but quiet moments of defiant beauty. The satisfaction of creating something with my own hands, a quilt, a baked good, a carefully tended garden, became a silent testament to my will to continue. Each stitch, each need, each seedling nurtured, was a small act of defiance against the overwhelming darkness. And then there were the human connections, fragile as cobwebs, but strong enough to remind me that I was still a part of this vast, perplexing world. A kind word from a neighbor, a shared laugh over a cup of tea, the gentle embrace of a friend. These fleeting moments were lifelines, pulling me back from the brink, reminding me that even when broken, connection remains. The path forward was never straight, nor was it easy. It was a winding, arduous journey filled with emotional landmines. There were days when a simple scent, a familiar melody, or even a fleeting shadow would trigger a cascade of memories, reopening old wounds with an agonizing immediacy. The world kept spinning, oblivious to the turmoil within me, and I had to learn to spin with it, even when every fiber of my being screamed for stillness. I learned to mask the pain, to present a semblance of normalcy, even as my heart felt like a raw, exposed nerve. But through the long years, the countless tears, and the relentless march of time, I learned a truth that has become the bedrock of my existence. There is no sorrow so immense that you cannot bear it for just one more day, one more hour, one more minute. This isn't a romantic notion. It's a brutal, honest truth, forged in the crucible of my own suffering. It's the understanding that even in the deepest, most suffocating darkness, the sun, in its stubborn, unwavering resolve, always finds a way to rise again. It might not be a brilliant, glorious dawn, but a subtle lightening of the sky, a hint of possibility that whispers of healing. And the scars I carry, both visible and invisible, though they may never fully disappear, are not merely monuments to suffering. Oh no, they are far more than that. They are vibrant testaments to an extraordinary capacity to endure, to resist, to find meaning even after the most devastating storms have passed. They are the beautiful, intricate maps of my survival, whispering tales of perseverance, of a strength I never knew I possessed until it was all I had left. Each scar tells a story not of defeat, but of a battle fought, and against all odds, survived. They are a constant, gentle reminder that a broken heart can still beat, that shattered dreams can give way to new, unexpected realities, and that even from the ashes of despair, beauty can still emerge. It's the beauty of living, of breathing, of finding slivers of joy in a world that can be so incredibly cruel. As I share these fragments of my journey with you today, dear friends, my heart is filled with an overflowing sense of gratitude. It warms this old soul to know that my voice can reach yours, connecting us across distances, across generations, and across the vast spectrum of human experience. Perhaps my story, in its raw honesty and its quiet resilience, can serve as a gentle reminder. A reminder that even when hope feels like a distant star, flickering faintly in the vast cosmic dark, it is always there, waiting to be found. It is in the sunrise, in the gentle touch of a loved one, in the simple act of breathing in and out. This has been Martha, sharing a piece of my heart with you on Grandparent's story. If my words have resonated with you, if they've touched a hidden chord in your own life, I would be so incredibly grateful if you would consider subscribing to our channel, Grandparent's Story. Your support helps us share more vital tales of life, love, and resilience from voices like mine. And please, don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. What part of my journey touched you the most? Do you have your own stories of resilience to share? Your wisdom and insights are invaluable to our community, and I truly cherish every conversation. Let's discuss, learn from each other, and build a space where every story finds its home. Until next time, may you find strength and beauty in your own unique journey, and may your scars be a testament to your own incredible capacity for life.